Hi everyone, it's Carrie with My Friends Call Me Martha, and yes, I got that nickname after Martha Stewart because I love to cook in the kitchen and I would consider myself to be pretty crafty. Although today I kind of just used an idea I saw posted by Tammy Wilson. She is one of the artisan design team members for Stampin' Up, and she made these little mini cards, and I just kind of did my own thing with it. So the Adorable Owls stamp set is something you can earn free during the month of January and February while supplies last. For every $50 you spend, you get to pick an item out of this celebration catalog. So the Adorable Owls is one of the things that you can pick. There's some great papers as well. So it's a great time to kind of stock up with all your Stampin' Up needs because you get a free item for every $50 you spend. So today I am featuring Pool Party is the cardstock that I used, and the Designer Series paper is one that is a hostess set. So if you spend $150 or you host a workshop, you can pick out this Host Rewards paper, which it's a great pack. There's a ton of paper in it. And it's only $18, and you can use your Host Rewards to buy that. So I'm going to stick these little guys over here, but I just think I love this owl set. I can't get enough of it. And I found a way to do this without having to fussy cut those owls out like you saw maybe in my last video. So like I said, I'm starting with a piece of cardstock for my card base that is 4 1/4 by 11 inches, and I've scored it at 5 1/2. And then I've been trying to give my cards a good crease because they want to keep popping open. And then this square piece of Pool Party is 3 1/4 inches square, and I used the timber embossing folder. So if you look closely, you can see that kind of wood grain in there. And then, like I said, this is from that host pack of paper, and this measures 4 by 5 1/4. So I'm going to go ahead and secure this down on my paper. See, the other side is also cute. So we are having, it's actually, I normally record on Sunday, but I had surgery last week, so I'm a little, I don't say out of sorts, but not quite myself. So I took yesterday to kind of rest. Like a dummy, I went to Lowe's with my husband like day one. I was like, oh, I'm fine. No, I really wasn't fine. I shouldn't have been walking around Lowe's even for the 10 minutes that I did. This white piece is 2 3/4 inches square, and I am using the Stitched with Whimsy dies. And I'll be honest, I've had these dies for a very long time, and I kind of was annoyed because they don't actually cut. They just leave an impression on the cardstock. So you can see here, see how it just does the stitching? I thought it would actually cut out that shape. So I was disappointed when I got this, but then I saw this used and I was like, oh my God, I like that. So hopefully this isn't the only card that I ever make using this. And I'm not using a Stampin' Up cut and emboss machine. I got a automatic one that's electric so that I can have it right here on my desk when I'm on my lives, and it's awesome. It's about the same size as a mini boss, but it's just super handy, and I don't have to crank because, again, I make a lot of cards, so I hope someday Stampin' Up comes up with a automatic one. So here you can see it just put that little impression in there. And then we're going to use our Memento black ink because we are going to color in our owl. Oh my goodness, I got a smudge. Actually, you know what? We'll leave that on the bottom, and then our ribbon should cover it. There's always a workaround. But yeah, you got to be really careful with your inks because they do get messy. Okay. All right, so I am going to use my, let's see, I think I'm going to use Balmy Blue. That's dark, light. So Stampin' Blends are our alcohol-based markers. And I'll be honest, I'm not the greatest colorer. I don't really enjoy it. There's Stampin' Up! Demonstrators who just do like amazing things with markers and make everything look so, I don't know, real, and I don't know. I try to add some shading and then I kind of end up looking like I'm scribbling. Okay, and then we're just gonna use Daffodil Delight. This is the light. So all of our blends, they have a light version and a dark version. So that's what I'm referring to. And then I think I'm gonna use, this is Smoky Slate, the light. I'm just gonna color him in. So we had some snow yesterday and even this morning. My dog is like super excited. She loves to go running through it. So she at least is happy. It's not really enough that we need to like plow the driveway yet. I gotta check the weather though. If it's gonna melt, I won't bother shoveling it. Although I really shouldn't be outside shoveling. So I don't know why I even said that. Okay. And I can't even talk when I color. Alright, let's just see. I'm going to try to add a little bit of dark coloring like near his ears. I don't know. This is kind of what I feel like I see them do. They like fill in with some dark and then they come in and like blend it, and see how it just looks like one solid color. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Clearly I need to take some sort of class. Okay, that's enough coloring for today. Okay, so we are going to, I took my gingham ribbon, or I like to call it buffalo check plaid because that's what it is, and it is fairly small and narrow, but I cut it in half to kind of give it that little bit more of a frayed look. Again, I was copying what this other person did and I love it. So I'm just going to put this to the side, and then I just try to like get it even. And then I'm trying to cover up this little smudge. And I'm going to take a piece of Scotch tape and hold my ribbon down. I'm not really near that smudge. I'm too high. But hopefully it'll be hidden. Oh yeah, see, that covers it. All right, perfect. And then I'm going to use Seal Plus just to give it a little bit more durability. And we're going to put it on our wood embossed layer. Let's finish tying our bow. And I kind of am okay with it being like whimsy. Now we're going to add this to our card base. Ah! And then we're going to take a piece of linen thread. And again, I'm going to leave the tails kind of long. And let's get it. And then I'm going to use the take your pick tool, because I need to so these are the small mini dots, and I'm just going to kind of like fold it to make a really small little sticky spot. And then I'm going to take my linen thread. Oh, where did it go? I don't know. And then we are going to use the glossy dots, and I don't know, I like it with the blue, and I also like the yellow. The yellow I feel like makes it pop a little bit better. Again, I don't even think I've used these dots. This is the first time I've used them. So you could totally add a sentiment, but I'm going to leave it plain, and that way it kind of will work for any occasion that I need it to. So I hope you guys love this little cute, adorable card today. And if you need any help with ordering, feel free to message me, leave a comment, and you will, in the description of this video, you will find a link over to my Stampin' Up! Store, as well as my Etsy site where I list some of my finished cards. If this is your first time joining me, thank you so much for joining, and I would love if you would subscribe to my channel so that you can hang out with me another time. Thanks so much. Take care.